Hello everybody. Today I decided I want to do top 5 worst Goosebumps villains. Now, I want to do a trilogy with top 5 best, top 5 most mediocre, like mid-tier, top 5 worst, which I'm finally finishing that. I did mediocre like at the beginning of the year, or I think it was like in November. So it's about time I do this one. I have no announcements besides Goosebumps stuff coming. Yay! So let's get into it. Okay, so just before we go into this, I want to say don't be offended, okay? So these are my opinions. All these are my opinions. If you don't agree with something, that's fine with me. Something I was a little concerned if you guys were gonna get mad at me was number 5. So we're gonna start with that one, obviously, because we're going 5-1. Okay, well, let's get started. Just don't get mad at me. I Live in Your Basement. Now, as we all know, I Live in Your Basement isn't quite the best book. It's a pretty good book, but it's not saying it isn't the best. It's like closer. It's like a 3 out of 10 if we had to give like from worst to best grades. It's like a 3 out of 10, but it's not bad. There's some good, and if you want to give it a 10 out of 10, go ahead. I've read this book. It's actually really good, but here's what I have to say about I Live in Your Basement. So the villain, obviously, which we're talking about, villain is like an imaginary kid who's like tormenting this guy, and he apparently lives in his basement. The reason why I put it so low is here's the thing, I don't really like how it was a kid. Now the cover just is a big disappointment. Because when you look at this book, this is why I wanted to read this one early on in the series. When I got this for Christmas morning, and I'm like, oh my god, I know Santa Claus ain't real. Oh yeah, I'm not stupid. Okay, guys, but seriously, I got this for like Christmas, and I'm like, oh man, this looks so interesting. Wow, never seen this one before. It was just like 5 years ago, literally 5 years ago, 2017 Christmas. I actually remember that. I actually have photos, not from me opening it. I got Ghost Camp and much more free, but I also got this randomly in there, and I also got Slappy Dummy, actually. Fun fact, that's where Slappy came from. But this, very first one I wanted to read, then I read Ghost Camp. I haven't read Monster Blood Free yet still. Actually, it's kind of a shocker. I might do a Monster Blood series ranked. I'm still getting to reading all the Monster Blood books. I haven't read Monster Blood's back, I don't think. I can't keep track of what I read. Original's a little easier, okay. But the villain, I was expecting this thing. Now I do like the villain. I'm not saying that it's, oh no, if it's not a blob, it's terrible. No. Well, for one, we just had a blob book right before this one. Like, I think it's like numbers 58, 57. Blob 58, everyone. But seriously, Jim Jacobus, I love the cover art. Thank you so much. You're the reason why I actually wanted to read this book. The only thing is, why is this not the villain? Like, I could think of so many ways, like, this kid's too afraid to go in the basement. It's like a toddler. Anyways, yeah, I mostly put this one down here for wasted potential. Like, if it's called I Live in Your Basement, I expect something cooler than just an imaginary kid. It was like the downfall of Goosebumps. I was expecting like a ghoul or something, like a ghost, just some sort of creature. But seriously, let's move on before I get all yo mad. This next one might piss you off a little, but no, I haven't read this book in a while, so I'm not sure if he's actually in it. Last time I checked, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in it. Spidey. Well, I put this one a little lower because Spidey seems cliche. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like Spidey. And the name is pretty good, I guess. Spidey. But anyways, Spidey, the villain, Spidey. No. No, not my personal favorite. Now here's why. Like I said, cliche. What about him is cliche? The black coat, the goggles, Like, if I feel like they just looked at Sonic and went, Dr. Robotnik, goggles. And then they looked over at Spider-Man or some... I don't know where they get the Spidey, and they're gonna go, Spidey. We're gonna call him Spidey. And Red or Black? Probably Sonic again, for all I know. I don't know much about Sonic. I don't know why I went to see the movie. Okay. Seriously. I feel like it's like a mix of a random bunch of villains from video games, and they shoved it into one character. That's how I feel about Spidey. And honestly, he's not very good. Okay. Next one. I'm pretty sure some of you can agree with me. I mean, this book is bad in general. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can agree. Some of you, I know a lot of you, like half of you will disagree at least. Some of you will agree. Ghost Beach. So here's what I have to say about Ghost Beach. And it's villain, I guess. The kids. The ghost kids. I don't know their names, so I'm not gonna call them by their names. I don't want to spoil anything, guys. You know, they appear in like chapter 2. Still, the ghost kids. Spoiler! Oh yeah, they're ghost kids. Oh, big spoiler. big brain. Anyways, the ghost kids. Spoiler alert. They're stupid. Okay. Now, the only reason why I put them so low is it was so predictable. When I went into this book, I had watched the episode years prior, but I forgot the entire episode. So I read this book from beginning to end, not in one sitting. Like, I read it at school. I was like 3rd, 4th grade. And, I was like, okay, so are these kids ghosts? That was the very first thing came to my mind. It's called Ghost Beach for a reason. And when I figured it out, like, at chapter 6, I started realizing, okay, maybe they might be ghosts. I'm pretty sure they're ghosts. And the ghosts in the cave, I'm like, okay, if there's someone in that cave, I'm telling you they ain't no ghost. Because a ghost can't, a ghost cannot just live in a cave and go, hey, how you guys doing? There's no, okay, I'm just done ranting. I don't like the ghost kids. Okay, this next one. These next two are actually terrible books in general. And I honestly can't think of a single person watching this video. Maybe that one kid who's like, I found it okay. I can't think of a single kid in general who went and looked at these. And like, okay, let's go read them. Like, I can think of a kid actually with that. Sure, looking at a boner. Or, I mean, man. Or, I mean, ma'am, or madame, or whatever. Sorry. But, when you read it, you realize they're terrible. But, number 2. Number freaking 2. The Lizard of Oz, literally the name of the book. The Lizard is, I don't even want to talk about it. It's cliche, it feels like a monster movie, but it's just not right. It's just not good, okay? I'm not going to spoil too much about the book, because I don't want you guys, I want you guys going blind. I want you guys to see how bad it is. If you don't want to hear it, here's a few things. Don't read the book. Read this book, like, if you want to read the good books first and you want to read the bad books last, like, I highly suggest you do that. You should probably do this one, like, at the very last, besides this one. It's so recent, too. You already know what I'm talking about. 5th grade zombies. But seriously, The Lizard of Oz, the lizard, not the book in general, the Wizard of Oz is just, I hate him. It's just a freaking rogue lizard at this point. You can just call it a rogue lizard, okay? Like, there's nothing interesting. When I looked at this book, it came out like right on my birthday. I'm like, okay, Mama, can you get me this for my birthday, please? It was like 2017. It's 2016. Oh my god, it was 2016. And I got it in October on Halloween. Like, almost at Halloween, I read it, and I'm like, that was dumb. And I'm like, this is like the final step. This is the final most wanted book, man. Because it just promotes Slappy World. I'm like, man, it was terrible. Okay, I was going to do honorable mentions, so I don't know if I want to mention these guys. This is from one of my favorite books, Shrunken Head. How I Got My Shrunken Head. Of course, starring the beautiful Shrunky. Cowabunga, bitch. I mean, cowabunga, snitches get stitches. Excuse my language. But I got Shrunken Heads villains. I don't want to say their names. I mean, that's how bad they are, okay? Just honorable mention, okay? Anyways. Okay, number 1. The 5th grade zombies and 5th grade zombies from 5th grade zombies from the graveyard or cornfield and spoiler, yeah, cornfield, ooh. In 5th grade zombies, and maybe in 5th grade zombies with 5th grade zombies. I hate them. I hate this book. Okay, it's okay. And it goes shit. It's okay. But it goes shit. It's okay. Wow. Fantastic. I already love it. Whoa. Okay. That's how I feel about the book. Just so you guys know. That was true emotion. But out of 5th grade zombies, have you ever heard of a zombie movie? It's so fucking cliche, okay? I know I said Spidey was cliche. Now this is just clean motherfucking shay. This is stupid. Honestly, the book, when I heard of it, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be just one of those books you have to ignore. Then when I'm like, Monster back came out, I'm like, okay, let's hope Beauty and the Beast is good. Oh, lo and behold. This came out and it was terrible. Beauty and the Beast was actually pretty good. Don't get me wrong. But this right before, it's just terrible, okay? The book, but I'm talking about the villains. Yeah, they're terrible. But you're 5th grade zombies and 5th grade zombies from 5th grade zombies from Goosebumps from 5th grade zombies. Ooh, yeah. Based off many other titles Stein has made. Like, Zombie School, Why I Quit Zombie School, I Was a 6th grade zombie. All those titles, okay? So, and even Skipper's in it. Not the one from Attack the Mutant, I just thought it was a funny reference. I'm pretty sure it's a reference. But Stein's just really like, oh, let's name him Skipper. You know that's from Attack the Mutant, right? Oh. Name him Skipper. Maybe the fans will look the reference, and I do, but seriously. Hope you guys enjoyed this list, and I know a lot of you are gonna unsubscribe from this list, probably. I'm fine with that. I'm actually not fine with that. I have a problem, guys. I'm just kidding. Okay, so if you guys agree with my list, like the video, guys. Don't agree with my list, like the video. If you guys hate me, like the video. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully some shorts are coming soon. Yeah, run out them shorts, season 4, eh? If you don't realize now, I have actually seasons of shorts. So, see you guys in the next one. Probably another list of Goosebump villains, the worst ones. Bye.